What's going on, Big Blue Nation? Your boy Big Blue Steph back at you with another video. This one a couple days after, actually it's like 3 or 4 days now after that Dallas letdown. Never fully, actually never really put out a video, instant reaction. I had to let myself calm down, but not that I was really all that pissed off, but it was, yeah, whatever. So this is kind of like my final thoughts, recaps of what I'm thinking about after this Dallas game. To be honest, as a Giants fan for I don't know how long now, wasn't surprised. That was the worst part about it. Sitting there, I'm watching the game. I'm back and forth. I got other things going on. Made it to work to finish the rest of the game. And literally, I'm sitting there watching it with one of the coworkers. I was like, y'all got this, man, y'all got this. Keep in mind, a lot of these folks is probably, Commanders fans, because I'm in the Maryland, D.C. area, so they want to see Dallas go down. And I'm like, look, I done seen the script before, I done seen this movie before. This game ain't over. This was right after the Wan'Dale touchdown. Then right after the Malik touchdown, it's like 24-6, man, y'all got this. I'm like, I'm telling you, I've seen this before. Don't want to be a pessimistic, fan, but optimistically speaking, realistically speaking, man, I didn't see this script play out before. So I was like, I'm not even going to get my hopes up. I already know where we're going with this. Lo and behold, we give up the field goal at the end of the game, end of regulation. Then we got Aubrey kicking that 64-yarder, and that's all she wrote. I wasn't really mad. I was just like, here we go again. I was just like watching them. I was like, don't make no sense, but it does make sense because we are the New York Giants, and we just can't get out of our own way. With that being said, I couldn't be mad. It's like, we didn't see this. A lot of people were like, man, this is the most gut-wrenching loss. I was like, to me, when we lost to Carolina, 2017, 2018, when Grant Gano was with them and he hit the 61-yarder, to me that hurt more. The freaking Deshaun Jackson, the second miracle at the Meadowlands, that hurt more. This was just like, as a beat-down Giants fan, you done experienced so much. For me, and I know certain people, it's like a fresh thing, like it never happened before, but this has happened way too much. So for me, I was just like, all right, whatever, moving on. Kansas City, here we come, and to be honest, at this point, I wouldn't even be shocked if we go 1-17. And I know that's a crappy thing to say as a Giants fan, but what gives us the hope, honestly? I mean, going back towards the end of last season, when I was out on Shane and Dayball, and we had this kind of exciting offseason with free agency, the draft, Russell and all that, and everything looks all peachy and cream, and it's like, all right, and I kept telling folks, I'm cautiously optimistic, but they got to prove it. And they're proving why I had to be cautiously optimistic. Plain and simple, what really has changed outside of some shiny new toys to play with that you're not even really using right? I mean, everyone calling for Bowen's job. I mean, rightfully so. What has he done since he's been a Giants DC? You weren't the first choice. We wanted Denard Wilson. That ain't happened. Forgot who the other choice was. That ain't happened. At this point, I couldn't even tell you, I'd be okay, because I had to double check. I was like, wait a minute, Antonio Pierce, you out there on the open market? Why not bring him in to be a consultant? Let him be around for 2 to 3 weeks. Hey, Bowen, after this New Orleans game, you out, unless he shows something different. But has he showed y'all anything in the last season and 2-3 games now that shows, oh yeah, he's definitely going to get this ship right? Even with the talent we got Dexter Lawrence just heated. He's trying his best not to kirk out. What's holding him back from, again, hey, go ahead and trade me, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, his extension's about to kick in. What's gonna stop him from that? Dayball, Giants, like their way of being as far as injuries and not saying much and impressive. So I get it. As a fan, we want to know, but we not entitled to that information. But it's like, why are you wasting these people's time? Why have these pressers just to hear Dayball gloat about other teams' quarterbacks and other coaches? It's like, we want to know about our players. What's going on? Why can't Shane Bowen call an aggressive game plan? Why are you gonna sit your DBs 15, 20 yards back when you know Aubrey only needed 15 yards to get into, I wouldn't even say reasonable range, like easy range for him. He hit that 64-yarder like he could have hit a 71-yarder and some change. So you gonna sit back and let Dak just pick us apart like, yep, all right, I think we're good now. Come on now. And you're gonna keep backing him up? It don't make sense. And for me, that was why I was out on Dayball. Not because I don't think the players like him, because I think they do overall. But his decision making, his not being able to say anything in a press conference. It's like, we get it, but it's like, you keep talking about, you don't want to give up a competitive advantage. Fool. We have a losing record since your first year. What competitive advantage have you gotten since then? Are you saying we would have gone 0-17 the last 2 seasons without you hiding injuries that everyone kind of already knows about game plans, about using a freaking punter on a freaking kickoff? Like, what did that do for you? Like, you overthink things, and it's like, come on. Like, just do the simple stuff right. Then you could do the other challenging stuff where, like, you want to mix something in, throw some people off. Everyone knows what you're going to do. Like, if it wasn't for Russ's just overly Superman effort, we would have got blown out. Hate to go back to this, but imagine Daniel Jones in that game on Sunday. It wouldn't have been close. Even if Jackson Dart was in that game. I mean, and with that Jackson Dart watch is tick, 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 tick. Russ had a good game, but what does that mean for us in the meantime when we know we're going to Jackson Dart at some point in the season? And I think, again, Dayball, Shane, they overthinking this. It's like, if the season goes to crap, we can put in Dart. If Mara's smart, which he's not because he didn't fire them at the end of the season, what does it matter if Dayball, okay, we can throw in Dart and, this can show us what we can do. If you're going to overthink simplistic game planning and having your whole defense in like a prevent defense when you need to be aggressive and this quarterback can pick apart the defense if you let him, little stuff like that, special teams, you have freaking 4 kick returners. You're not using Jalen Hyatt. If you don't like him, trade him. You got offers last year. Get rid of him. Like, what are y'all doing? You picked up Xavier Gibson from the Jets. Cool. He's shifty. He got fumble problem. Oshusky had a fumble problem when y'all got from Pittsburgh. You re-signed Smith Marset as a kick returner. You think you can make him a receiver. He gets no receiving. Like, he's not a receiver. And you're not using him as a kick returner, punt returner, anything. You're using Tracy as a kick returner because he probably spoke out against the about the play calling. Like, you're overthinking things and you're making things worse. Like, what are you doing? And Russ ain't your future. You already know you're going to Dart. Hell, any freaking offer that comes for Russ. You know what, Russ? Thank you. There you go. You want to go to contenders? Cincinnati could probably be a contender. Yeah, let him go. If you want to do Dart, go ahead and just do Dart. Like, forget all this, like, oh man, we don't know. When, we might throw a couple packages here and there, blah, 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 waiting for him to be ready, The season's already lost. Like, stop that. You know what? Stop it. Stop. And just stop. Stop it. Stop it. As a Giants fan, like, cut the crap, man. Be real. Or else you can take your butt back up to Buffalo. McDermott needs your help, I think. Oh, man. Both him, Shane, overthinking things, not doing things right, not taking out Hudson. Like, what did you expect? We don't want to take him out in the middle of the drive. Who cares? He's got 4 penalties on the damn drive. Take him out. Grow some balls. Where were the balls that you had in the first season? You've been castrated, bro. You know, I'm just tired, man. As a Giants fan, I'm tired. Tired of seeing this crap. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. If y'all got anything you want to add to this, go ahead and put it in the comments. Go like, subscribe, share it out. But as a Giants fan, man, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. Good luck to us. Home opener against the Chiefs. I don't expect much. We don't play well at home. Andrew Thomas, they lying about that. See, I'm rambling again. This Andrew Thomas thing. It's a Lisfranc injury. Anyone who really pays attention knows that's a serious injury. And you think, oh, he practiced on Wednesday, he's not practicing on freaking Friday. Like, oh, you know, he's still a chance. No, we know he's not playing. You're not trying to re-injure that Lisfranc and make it even worse. Go and put him on IR for at least another 4 games. See where he's at after that. Stop wasting a roster spot. Let Bo get in. Evan Neal, find out if you can use him. If not, why is he holding a roster spot? You ain't got no damn linebackers. Get a linebacker. God, man. I could go on. Giants Nation, I'm out.